is Amina, and I consent to them using my information.
Okay, so the first question is, do you feel that there's services in the city that help young people to deal with trauma or difficult circumstances they're going through?
I'd probably say that it depends on what area you live in. I live in Brampton, and we have a couple programs that actually take care of that, such as Bellas and Kings, which I've been a part of for about 2 years now, which just gives females and males the opportunity to be somewhere after school. We have daily discussions about how females are treated or how males are supposed to be treated. We have open mic nights as well, where females and males can come out and show their talent. And basically our whole mission is just to give females and males a place to relax, not to be stereotyped by anybody, especially society. But I know when I was living here in Toronto, there was nothing like that. I actually spoke with a police officer 2 weeks ago about having different programs like that set up for teens, and he said that the government right now cannot find funding for it. They do have some places, but they're not as good as they should be, which I thought was kind of pathetic, because if you're not helping the youth of today, like, there's nobody left for tomorrow, and they want to constantly blame us for what's going on, but they don't want to put forth a way for us to get through our troubles and through whatever we're going through in life. So I guess it all depends on what area you live in to determine what kind of help, what kind of support you can get from the people around you. Yeah.
That kind of leads into the next question.
Okay.
You kind of already touched on it, but in terms of education, do you think that youth are being fully educated? And when I say fully educated, I mean, are they getting the life skills? Are they understanding their culture and where they come from? Or is the school system just teaching them math, science, and that type of thing?
I'd probably have to say going into high school, people tried to warn me and tell me that because of my color and because I'm a female, guidance counselors and teachers will tell me to take applied or locally developed. And I didn't want to believe them at first. I was like, this is high school. Your guidance counselors will tell you to go for what you want. They will help you reach your goal. But on the first day of grade 9, my guidance counselor took me in because I picked all academic courses that maybe I should drop them to applied or locally developed. And I told her that I want to be a psychologist, and she's like, if you want to be a psychologist, you're going to college first. Your marks are not going to be strong yet. This is the first day of grade 9. I came out of grade 8 with 80s. So the fact that she's trying to lower down my standards was kind of hurtful to myself, only because, yes, I know I am black. Yes, I know I am a female, and they don't expect me to finish school whatsoever. But I kind of had to drop my guidance counselors. I didn't listen to them after grade 9. Now I just went on the websites for university because I will be entering next year in September. Found out I don't need college for psychology. I don't even need it to be a teacher. I just need to have my 75 average to get in. So education is one of those things where if you are not doing it for yourself, then everyone's going to lead you into the wrong direction. Yeah.
That was a really good answer. Do you feel that the political system is helping youth to become engaged? Or do you find youth are not interested or disengaged in it because of how it's set up?
I probably have to say when it comes to the political system, there isn't really anything set up for youth. There's some places in Brampton, I know the Peel system, they actually have a youth council board where they have the younger generation doing what the adults are doing and putting forth where we make the decisions when it comes to school, when it comes to parks and recs, just getting us involved. So I think that right now the best the city could do is try to put that all across the city and make it known. Don't just put up posters everywhere, because most youth don't look around to see what's going on. If they hear from a friend who's doing it, then they might do it. But if you're not letting, at least going into schools to let youth know, you're not going to have anybody step forward to do anything. So when it comes to the political system, it's all about bringing it out there, letting it known, making it fun for the youth to actually want to get up, leave their house, and come every single day or every weekend just to meet and decide what's going to happen in their future.
So the community that you live in right now, do you feel safe in your community, and do you feel like youth are being treated equally by the justice system? So for example, police officers, things like that.
I probably have to say in my community, A couple years ago when I first moved there, it was pretty safe. Everybody was like in their house by the time the lights went on. Everybody was about their own business. But because the justice system is constantly attacking, especially innocent students, or constantly on our backs, breathing down our necks, no matter what color we were, it's kind of getting worse. Now kids are out whenever they want. There's fights every single day at school. Even now, elementary schools, they have fights every single day. Guys beating up girls, and the justice system seems to not want to do anything until it gets really serious. In my school, we have police officers every single day, and they're the police officers that, if you're not even feeling good, you're down, they will actually stop and talk to you. They know basically the whole school by name. They're not just men in uniforms trying to catch the next youth to take to the police station. They actually are like our best friends. And even like students that are involved with makeshift gangs or with contrabands and sexual, etc., like that, they stop and they talk to the police, ask for how they can get out of it, a way out. But the police system itself, I've spoken to police officers basically my whole life, because I'm just one of those people that likes to be out there, and they said themselves, they put on that uniform every single day, but there's some police officers that you can't do nothing about them. Like, they already got the job. Whether they are picking up innocent people or not, there's nothing other cops can do about it. There's nothing you could do about it. The most you could do is just try to not be in their way, which is sometimes hard as well. But when it comes to safe communities, the only way you can have safe community is if you start with yourself and then start with the people around you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time.
You're welcome.
Can we get your information?
Yes.
Is that possible?
Yes.
We just got the paper right there.
Okay.